guys, Dr. Viv here and welcome. Today I want to talk about overcoming loneliness, and I want to offer 3 tips on how we can overcome loneliness. So the truth is we all get lonely at one point or the other in our lives, right? But this is the thing. A lot of times when people hear loneliness, the first thing they think is, oh, someone is single, someone is alone, someone in a relationship, blah, 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 in a relationship does not get lonely. But this is not true, because being alone and being lonely are 2 different things. Have you ever heard the expression that says, someone was in a full room, yet they felt lonely? As in, someone can be surrounded by people, hundreds of even people in the same room, and that person can still feel lonely. Have you ever been there yourself? Have you ever experienced it yourself? I have. And this is the thing, because being alone is, it's just you. But being lonely is a lack of meaningful connection with probably yourself, with others, or with your environment. And that is why someone can be single, but because they have connection with themselves, and they love themselves from the inside, they're connected with their identity, connected with their environment, they don't feel lonely. It's also the reason why someone can be in a relationship, but because there is a lack of meaningful connection between the partners in that relationship, someone is feeling lonely. We all get lonely at different points in our life. And loneliness can be bad. Loneliness can put people in odd, dark situations. Loneliness can lead to deep sadness and even depression, and can impact on mental health and well-being and your social life. So, with that in mind, what then can we do to overcome loneliness? First thing first tip is to examine and understand why you are feeling lonely. I'm a firm believer that when we can put our finger on what the issue is, we can do something about it. So if you examine it, is the case that maybe you are not feeling connected with yourself, or is the reason you're feeling lonely because maybe you are around people? Obviously, we've said it's not about being alone, but the people you're around, you have no deep connections with them. You can't have the sort of conversations that you would like to have. You can't have the deep, when you are hurting and you want to share with someone, but these friends or these people around you are not people you can share with. Or it could be that you're around people who are constantly making you feel less of yourself and making you lose sense of yourself and your identity. And therefore, you're losing connection, not just with them, but with yourself. When you can put a finger to what the issue is that is surrounding why you are feeling lonely, then you can do something about it. It could even be that, yes, you are indeed alone, but in addition to being alone, which is already not great, you are now feeling lonely. Why are you feeling lonely today? What are you not being connected with? Second tip is that you take action to address the issue. Now that you know what you're lacking connection with, do something about it. First thing could be that you are forming deeper relationships. Now, I'm not saying you should discard of your current friends, but the question is, can you form deeper relationships, deeper connections with your friends that you have? And if not, do you need to form new relationships with people that you can have deeper connections with? Maybe you're connected on similar hobbies or similar passion or something. There must be something that is driving the connection. It could be that you want to take time out to form a deeper connection with your partner or your husband or your wife or something. You may need to take that time out, go for a trip or holiday or something to get reconnected with each other. It could even be that you need to take time out to connect with your inner self, to connect with your spirit, soul, and mind. You may need to take time out to connect with yourself. Sometimes we all just need to connect with our inner man. Or It could be that you go out and do something meaningful for others, something that brings out a connection with your environment, with your world. I've heard that volunteering can be a great way of giving back to people and increasing your own sense of well-being and happiness. When you do something meaningful for others, it has a way of lifting up your spirit. What can you do to address the issue? That was my second tip. And so it brings me to my third and last tip, is that even when you're alone, to not feel lonely, learn to enjoy your own company and your own solitude. Many people don't know how to enjoy their space. They don't know how to enjoy their time with themselves. It's like, oh, why should I? There are times I've had people say, Vivian, how is it that you just carry yourself to the cinema? I do. Because I have to enjoy myself. I have to be able to connect to myself. I have to feel okay to be able to take myself to the movies. If there is no one there to go with, that should not end my world. Same thing for you. We must be able to enjoy our space, enjoy our peace, and not feel like, oh gosh, it's the end of the world. I'm not saying everyone wants to be around people, but there are times that we just should enjoy our own self and enjoy our own space. So learn to enjoy your own company and connect with yourself, connect with your environment, connect with your inner man, your inner purpose, connect with yourself. Enjoy the wholeness of who you are, the amazing person that you are. Well, I hope that has been helpful today. Remember, being alone and being lonely are two different things. Connect with yourself. Form deeper relationships with yourself, with the people you are friends with. Form deeper relationships with your partner if you're in a relationship, or your husband or wife if you're in a marriage. And form deeper connections with your environment. Some people do enjoy nature. There's something, about nature. Whatever it is, if you don't want to be lonely, we must form deeper connections. It is all about connections. Well, that is it for me today. Let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, connect with me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and don't forget to listen to me on podcast as well. Until next time, take care, stay well, and God bless.